What's up, everybody? Welcome back again to ITUGI TV, and today we have our coach on board. How are you doing?
I'm good, man.
Yeah.
And you?
It's been a long time.
Been long, man. Week ago.
It's been a week.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
I'm good. Just so many questions that you left us having in our minds. Last time we were talking about delayed gratification in regards to finances and how to get rich.
Yes.
What did you mean?
Yeah, I think that's a good topic, and it's nice that you guys were left hanging.
Yes.
Because the reality of life, why we have majority of people having a lot of financial problems, and some working for so long and so hard, yet at the end of the day they have nothing to show. You've seen instances where people go home, you go to your rural setups, you find some wazees there, and they're just talking how they used to work in big organizations in Nairobi, and you wonder whether they have ever seen the face of even a town like Nairobi, because it's not resonating with where they are living. You have also seen at the same time, a lot of people have worked, they have brought up their families, they have worked so hard, they were in big organizations, they were managers, bank managers, they were big parastatal managers, big CEOs, but they are almost entirely dependent on their children, and some of them are even cursing their children
for not helping them.
I educated them, I did this, and they are not helping me. And the whole idea is hawakujipanga.
Is it before you tell us what is delayed gratification, because it has been a very big problem to so many kids out here. It's just that so many of them are not talking. Is it a problem being harassed to help your dad or your mom?
I think that should be a different topic. Let's stick to gratification.
Okay.
We'll deal with that as a different thing.
Okay.
But in summary, it is important, but it's not a must.
It's not a must.
You're not paying. But let's go back to trade gratification. Why do you have all this problem after working so hard in big towns, in big farms, in big whatever, being businessmen, employees and all that, but at the end of the day, during retirement or at the old age, you've nothing to show? I always challenge people, go to your pay slip, even those who are not in pay slip, even those who are doing business, and calculate the money that has passed through your hand. It is millions and millions. But if I ask you, show me anything, there is nothing. In most of us, it's about spending, it's about eating, drinking and all that, but at the end of the day, we've nothing really tangible to show. And here it's why the issue of credit. So what is happening, most of us, and especially when you're young and all that, is that you're out there for gratification. You want to buy a good car so that people can say, oh yeah, Mtoto Sonko is doing well. That time it is, you have even borrowed as loans from banks or employee or from or wherever it is. Others want to go live in very expensive places just to show their girls or their boys how they are doing well. Others want to buy a lot of designer clothes and have nothing against designer clothes. But the question is it the right time? People have tended to live beyond their means, and they tend to eat almost everything. Not because of anything, gratification. So that as you are there, everyone asking, what a nice shoe, what a nice car, what a nice house, what a nice ABCD. But the question is, are you buying them at the right time? Because why we talk about why we have a problem is because we are spending on what we are earning, and sometimes spending beyond. And that's why majority of us are heavily indebted And that's why it has been said most of the middle class people, since they start working up to the retirement, they are full of loans.
So do you is there a right time to buy something, and is there a wrong time to buy something? Because all I'm understanding from what you're explaining to us is like there is the right time to do something.
Yes, that's why we are coming now to the real topic.
Okay.
What is delayed gratification?
Okay.
What we are looking at is you finish school and start working. Remember what we used to talk about, the 50-30-20 rule, that you must have money for savings and investments. So what are you going to do? You have to make sure that even as you pay your house rents, even as you do your clothing, your food, your transport and all that, that you are living within your means. And what am I trying to say is that start saving, especially when you're still living in your parents after you've gotten a job. Do serious savings. Do serious investments, because you don't have a lot of attachments. You don't have a lot of costs in your life. And so what you are doing, instead of drinking all that money, drinking with your friends, going out and going to serious road trips, and hiring cars and all that, and buying cars, save that money. Even after you move to your own house, keep saving. We talked about 30-20, 50-30-20. And we said, if you are able, if you are getting 100K, for example, and you are able to save 20%, is 20,000. How many young people are earning 100 plus? After 1 or 3, 5 years, and I'm speaking to you, ask yourself, what do you have?
True.
Most of us have no savings in banks or in circles. So if you're talking 20,000, you're talking in a year is 240. That 20,000, save it and invest into shares, into land buying, into business, into many things. And that's what I was talking last time about, the seed. So that this money is a seed money. You delay being told you have the best jeans, you have the best shoes, you have the designer clothes, you have the best car, because you don't have to rush for a car. Just the other day you used to use matatu. What has changed? Use matatus at the beginning. And if you must buy a car, buy a small car with small engine. That you're not going to use all your money on fuel. So that you are not eating on the seed. You are able to do the saving and for investments. And what we are asking is that most of us are being influenced by friends. Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we are drinking like there is no other, there is no, like the beer is coming to an end. My friend, breweries was started way back, almost more than 100 years ago, here in Kenya. And even before brewery, there was the Rocco Brews for millions of years. Ayedi Mahali, it's going nowhere.
There's someone who said that there will be always another day for clubbing.
Clubbing, and I'm not saying don't club, but only club within your means. Don't wait to be praised by your friend, kusifiwa. Ati unajua Johnny, when you are together, you always say tano kama tulivyo. Yes, we'll go talking about the way your bought us beer. But the question, where is your tomorrow? And that's why they talk about, in Kikuyu they say, okurore yago onini, or what does it mean? It is what you have done and invested when you are young, that in the future as you grow, you can start reaping and harvesting the fruits of it. Most of these people we find rich here, they have denied themselves good life when they are young. They have saved for a rainy day. They have saved for retirement. They have saved for investments. And at the end of the day, through that, you are able, and I want to repeat again, if you are able to save 10,000, In a year, it is 120,000. If you're saving in a circle times 3, it is 360,000.
Yeah.
You're on your way to being a millionaire. And what is going to happen? You're going to start building rental houses. You know, real estate does well.
Yeah.
And within a short time, you shall have one building after. You have a business that is flourishing. You start going to Turkey, going to China and all that, and doing importation or anything else.
Yeah.
But now, if you eat everything, what will there be for tomorrow, for your children and great-grandchildren? In the Bible, it's very clear.
Yes.
That you need to save so that even as you leave this world, your children and grandchildren can say, surely there were dads and there were grandpapas, but this one is exceptional.
Yeah.
A little boy, the father died, and since the father had eaten and squandered all his money with no saving and nothing to show,
Yes.
he asked, in English says, are we going to refer this person as the person who have left anything, or he has eaten everything?
Yeah.
There is nothing to show.
Yeah, true.
You tend to be not valuable. You've left no inheritance to your children and grandchildren. So what am I trying to say? Throw a bed.
Yeah.
I'm not saying don't save. The 50, 30, 20 rule. You have 50% of your salaries or your savings, or not saving, your earnings in whether business. Use it for your, what I keep saying, basic need, those things that you must do.
Yeah.
The house rent, water, electricity, and schools, and many other things.
Yes.
30% is for those things that are important, but it's not a must, which is eating outside, buying a new cloth, doing what? But there is what you call the sacred money.
The sacred.
The 20%. Never touch that.
Yeah.
It is like going to your rural area and you want to take the English potatoes. Your mother will never let you touch the seed, because that is what she'll plant for tomorrow.
Yeah.
That you'll harvest. Please stop eating your seed. Delay the gratification in terms of being praised by your friends as the best beer buyer, as the best designer clothes buyer, as the person who lives in the most expensive place, as the guy who is driving the most expensive car. A time is coming, because once you invest in the proper investment and seeds germinate and even produce, what is going to happen if you have some rental houses? You are going to start eating the seed. That is the time you are going to buy the best Mercedes. That's the time you buy the best Range Rover.
Yeah.
That's the best you shall buy the best. You shall go to stay in the best estate in Kenya. That is the best time you shall have, or whatever. Start going for holidays, not even in Mombasa, to Zanzibar, Seychelles, Britain, America, because you are eating the fruits of your seed.
Yeah.
The question is here: are you saving? Are you delaying your gratification so that at that age, as you grow, when you have children and you have grandchildren and you are retiring without being a lot of energy, that you can sit back, eat, relax, eat, enjoy? Because the saying is very clear. The beginning is not very important, like the end of something.
Yeah.
You may start bad by not being glorified when you're young. But as you do the saving and do well, and invest in investment that is going to generate income for generations and generations to come, you'll finish well. Even when you are at over 80 or 90, you're still living well. You've seen a lot in Kenya.
Yeah.
People like Charles Jonjo, dying at 100, still healthy with enough investments. And people like the Rodia group that did their saving and delayed their gratification, When there are fairer young people who are wasting money they were saving to do their own big chunk of Nairobi.
Yeah.
All we are saying, delay the gratification. Stop eating everything. Save. Invest for tomorrow. And you'll never be the same. And those who today seem to be doing well will be back on you and saying, oh, auntie, if we listen, because you be the guy at the right time. And I repeat, driving the best car, living the best house, going to the best holiday destinations, and you leave inheritance of inheritance to your children and great-grandchildren. With this and more, keep watching, keep subscribing. ITUGI TV, delayed gratification. Thank you.